Hi. Oh, wow. Who put that photo up there? That was me. Um, Salami nipples. I'm still thinking about that.
Me too.
I'm like hungry when he said that. Do you know what I mean? Like salami. The show's all about us like telling our secrets, and I just see a whole bunch of girls here. Like, gossip. I'm in. All right. So hi, my name is Gilberto, and this is my story about Jose. Ooh, this is exciting. Oh, and Alejandro. So, it's a couple. I like that. This is great. I actually don't even know if that's the real. They told us to use fake names, but I don't actually remember their names. So, like, it could be their names or could not be. I'll check later. Okay, so what do they have going for them? I did choose this photo because, like, every gay couple, they do look alike. And so, like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's what I love about gay people. If you're into one, you're going to be into both. Let's do it. So, yeah. So, two is better than one. I think that's just math at this point, right? Gays in STEM. So, that's what they have going for them. Right? One was short, one was tall. Again, really good for whatever we needed to do. One spoke only Spanish, and the only one spoke English, which is great because I speak both. One was Spanish and one was Portuguese. And I just think that's high. And again, they both look like each other. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna do that? The most important thing they had going for them was that they were both into me, which is very important in anything you're going to do. Big things do come in small packages. You can read into that for what it has. They were great hosts, quite literally. They had a lot of energy. They were sexy dancers because we did dance, and I was a sex toy, and I really love that for me, right? For one time. I think that's great. I deserve that. All right, so let's talk about the journey. So it did happen in Spain. It was in Spain. So yeah, have you guys been or are you poor? Are we good? Are you on poor? All right, so I went to Spain. I went to go to Spain to visit one of my friends, one of my best friends, because that's what I do. I used to live in London. Again, don't judge me. I'm good. But I did ditch my friend to go to a guy's house because I am gay. At the end of the day, I will ditch you any day for dick. Like, let's call it for what it is, And if you're an ally, you would understand. So I went to said guy's home, and he was showing me performance videos of his drag, like, stuff. I went to this guy's house. Look, I don't want to see no fucking performance videos of anybody doing anything. It gives you the ick right away. Right? So they weren't good. And so I went into the bathroom and I quickly turned on my apps. And I mean quickly turned on the apps. And then that's when I saw the couple, right? It was like God was watching over me, is what I'm trying to say. I saw the couple, we messaged quickly. Again, I was in the bathroom. He actually had stopped the video to make sure I could come out and finish the rest of it. I made an excuse, and then I rushed over to theirs. It was really thrilling. It was exciting. I loved it. We start doing what we start doing as gay people. And then my phone was fucking ringing because my best friend, again, the one I went to go visit, was asking me where I was at because I was supposed to be eating dinner with them. Their dinner friends were also talking to them, too, being like, where are you at? They were supposed to go to dinner as well, so we stopped. And that really made me sad, like a lot. Really, really sad. And then so then I went home, I went back to London, and it wasn't until like a couple months later, we kept texting back and forth, right, as a couple, like that was great, it was cool. And then they paid for me to go on a trip on January 2020. That day is very important because it was right before the pandemic hit Europe. Do you know what I mean? Like we hit the pandemic in Europe much earlier than you all did, over here. And so they paid for me to go to Europe, which again, imagine being paid to go on a trip where you know you're just gonna get just fucked. The whole... You come in prepped. Do you know what I mean? Would you like some snacks? No. I didn't tell my best friend I was gonna go back to Spain. He had no idea. I never did tell him. And it was just a really magical vacation. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was a thing. So what could have possibly went wrong? Okay, so first, let me tell you, I have a red flag. I may or may have not been in a thing in London during this time. No regrets. Zero. And if you have the opportunity, please do. By yourself. For them, I didn't do any of this shit. So what was it? Okay, let me just go through. Oh, first of all, the sex scene. So I recognized that the sex scene was happening, right? It was cool, it was great, but then what happened is one of them was sexing me on the side. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So I went in with a lie, which is like not good energy to go into. And then when I first got there, the guy that was texting me picked me up, and he's like, my boyfriend said we can't do anything until he's there, which is cool, and we still did. Yeah, do you know what? And what am I? I'm just a paid hooker at this point. You know what? I have a service to provide, and I have a customer, and what am I supposed to say? Right? The weekend was great. We danced. We did everything. Because again, we're only supposed to do stuff together. At one point, one of the guys went into the apartment to cook for us, and in the other room with the guy that liked me more, we were doing everything else. Do you know what I mean? And then he walked in. I know, and we didn't stop. Why? At that point, do you know what I mean? The damage is done. Okay, let me just say this one. This was the lack of privacy. When you are just getting railed the whole time, and then you have to eat, and then they're on you the whole time. When do I have time to prepare for more sex? The lack of privacy to me was just too much. I couldn't do it. I had to like make a lie to go downstairs. Do you know what? And that was before I was confident who I really was, and I'm still not. The ride home. So the guy who really liked me took me on the ride home, and he kind of confessed some things to me, feelings-wise. I mean, it just shouldn't have happened, right? He was just telling me how much he really connected with me, how much he really liked me. He was like, if things were different or whatever like that. He said he was going to invite me to their wedding, and they never did. So that's another red flag, because I would have definitely have went. I promise you, I would have went. So what my main learnings were, and I think this is important, one is everyone should do this once. If you have the chance, I'm not saying cheat, I did it in my mind, but if you can and you should, and the person that is offering is better than who you are, do it. I promise you. You guys all look young. You probably won't stay with who you're with now, so just do it. And lastly is don't break up a marriage fully. Do you know what I mean? Do some damage, but not too much. But yeah. Oh yeah, last one is Throuples are hard work. They're not for me. They probably never will be. But yeah, one-on-one. Fuckboy, what is your diagnosis?
I will have to say, I think you're my hero.
Oh wow!
Yeah, great for you. Yeah. Free vacation. That's great.
It was a free vacation.
Yeah, I think you interfered with a marriage, but it was a gay marriage, so was it?
I mean, true.
If the Supreme Court asks, yeah, but no, I think everything you did sounded sexy and hot and fun. So I give you and everybody involved a check mark.
Yes.
Bien hecho. You did so good. I had to get over my resentment of you when you started the presentation, because like this is one of my gay sons, and I like know too much about a lot of the comics on the show, clearly, because I air it all out. And I was like, in my head, I was like, he's gonna tell the story about the time he topped, and I was like, no.
Oh, that would have been good.
And it's like, this is why we shouldn't have expectations, Let's just be present.
The 1 out of 2 times.
I love it. Why do I know that? But where was I going with this? So this happened January 2020. When did you move to New York City again?
March of 2020.
Exactly. So I love that you did this and then you got the fuck out of Europe.
I got the fuck out.
I was like, yeah, welcome to New York, baby. Like, yes, I love that. That's honestly, you were the only fuckboy I felt in that, but also I support you always.
Yeah.